Hi, this is Sherry from Artistic Studio on Facebook. I want to show you my artistic studio. Polymer clay. This is my polymer clay station. This my clay, a mold I use for shawl pins. My machine, it's a pasta machine that I got on clearance from a major discount store that I use to soften and condition my clay. I also work with beads just a little bit. Here's some cutting tools I use for the clay as well. Beads. I work with copper. I make copper shawl pins and hairpins. There are some cutting tools, and that's a handle for my pasta machine. I currently have some ribbon there. That is for some little girls' dresses or tops that I'm planning on making from handkerchiefs. Wanted to show you a little bit of what I make with the polymer. That's a rose. It does look better closer up. It has some beads on it. It's a little tricky to cook, so I have a dedicated oven, polymer oven. There's another one. These were some of my first ones. They're not as pretty. This was my very first one that the clays blended together when I received them in the mail, and I did what I could with them. So that's mine, ugly or not. There's another one. It's reversible. You can't quite see under the shawl, but it's shiny, sparkly black on the other side, so it is reversible. I wasn't going to show my studio initially because I have what's called yarn vomit. It's heavy weighted reflective yarn. It didn't come out the center, and I ended up having to unwind almost the entire skein because I'm working on something on my adding machine, a reflective hat. This is another one, and as you can see on my added king, my other half made a hole so the yarn will drop through without touching the floor necessarily, unless they're really, really long panels. Once again, there's the holes. The lighting in here I apologize for. There are some forks that I did myself. Those are weighted forks. I bent the tops. I bought them at a thrift store, wrapped them with tape with pennies secured, and it weights down, especially flat panels. Very good for. There are some kits I purchased. I just like to try new things. I love to learn new things every day. Some candles that I made out of beeswax. I use them for myself. I don't sell them, but they are scented and citrus smell. They're supposed to be energizing. Here's some, down here is where I keep some of my candle supplies out of the way, especially from my yarn projects. Here's some yarn projects that I'm decided I'm going to tear up because they make itchy hats. I'm going to make something else out of those because who wants to wear an itchy hat? Here's some of my yarn stash. I decided after seeing other people's rooms that I really want to put some decent shelving system in here so my yarn's organized and I can find it and I have to dig through the tubs. It's a drag digging through the tubs. Here's some current projects I just have out of the way because I'm really bad about having many projects going at once, and so now I'm trying to finish one project at a time, like it or not. Actually, I still have two going, but one's while I'm watching the tube. This are some of my looms that I have. I do some looming, especially with socks. They turn out really nice, and especially for donations. That's some packing materials I have on hand for gifts. I also have a small business on Etsy called Yarn and Such Boutiques. This is a gift for a friend. It is not for sale. She's a new grandma and she wanted a blanket for a grandbaby. She can't knit or crochet, so it's wrapped up and ready to be gifted to her. Here's some packaging things I have ready to be shipped out from Yarn and Such Boutique at Etsy. This is a covered flatbed knitting machine. I can't stand it, and I'm currently trying to get rid of it. It's just not a friendly type of knitting machine like the Addies. And that's about it from my craft room to yours. And I get a really nice view of a window, and then my other window that I walk through to get to this room, I have bird feeders. I don't know if you can see them, but I always see hummingbirds through that window. It's really nice. So that's it for me. enjoy the video, and please like and subscribe. I do plan on doing some how-to videos. Thank you.